Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Giuseppina, and it's Juicy is like the short form nickname of that, by the way. It's Juicy, Healing by Juicy. And welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm an intuitive healer, and I talk about healing topics and also about a lot about autism right now, since that's my journey, and from a perspective of how we can heal and become like really self-aware about all those things. So that's important to me, and I want to share that with everyone. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I would appreciate that. So welcome. This is my 200th video, by the way. So I wanted to talk about something that was important, which is I feel like for those of us, especially those of us who didn't know that we were autistic our whole life, for those of us who are now learning this and have tried to like exist in a world where we were high functioning, but really just actually high masking. If you want to know about that, watch my previous video about masking. So to really be able to thrive or at least feel semi okay, especially if you're in burnout, it's going to be important to be around other people who are neurodivergent. Because as great as other neurotypical people might be, they just do not speak the same language as us. And so it's hard for them. Some either may not try to understand, or they just simply cannot, or they just, either way, they just, same as we didn't have the playbook or the map or the same game parts as they did, they also don't have the same ones we have. So just different wiring. And so if you want to feel truly seen, you're going to have to find people who are also neurodivergent, because it will be a game changer, let me tell you. One of the things that I've noticed is that like the friends that, since I've done my healing, like been on my healing journey in the last few years, I've noticed that the friends that I've started to become like, that are my closest friends now, all of those people are very much so neurodivergent. And even my partner. And so I don't think that anyone who is non-neurodivergent will be able to see me in the same way that a neurotypical person will, unfortunately. And it's not a bias, it's just a reality, unfortunately. And having lived a whole life not being understood or seen by people, I think that you want a container where you will be seen. It doesn't mean that neurodivergent people aren't going to hurt you or be crappy to you, because that doesn't excuse neurodivergent people from being jerks. It's just that the jerks are everywhere. However, when you have nice people here that are nice neurotypical people here that can be kind and empathetic, for sure, but they might, just because someone is kind and empathetic to you doesn't mean that they see you. What you want is someone who sees you, and someone who's going to be kind and empathetic to you, who sees you. And you're more likely to find that in the neurodivergent group here. So one of the things, like I said, when I started healing, is I've noticed that, this is only now learning about myself, is noticing that my most closest circle are all very neuro kind of divergent people. Some of them are just learning that they kind of are, and others are fully diagnosed as ADHD or autistic. So this is something that is going to be important to you, because we felt really unsafe most of our lives, and we've kind of been like coasting expertly for so many years until we get to burnout. But some of us not coasting expertly, some of us like, for myself, I was coasting expertly, like as in a high functioning but really high, very high masking, that appeared to be like doing well, but really was like having like self implosions like on the daily without anyone knowing about it. And some people have not been coasting at all, like from the get-go. And so we have this opportunity to be around people who actually get us, they understand, and they're going through the same things. And so when you find community in that, that will help you to heal, that'll help you to find people who can hold space for you because they've lived it, and maybe community that can support you, or just the fact that someone can see you and empathize with you because they have that experience or they understand is huge. Because what I can say is going through like your life as someone who's like middle aged now and having nobody understand your point of view. Like sometimes I would have people, like I would talk about things and like people would just look at me like I had 10 heads, and just like the amount of times I felt ignored, dismissed, passed over, or all of those things because they just didn't have the ability or the capacity to understand me or see things from my eyes, my point of view. This is literally just like my entire life. And so, like the misfits from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the little, what is it? The little it's not a cartoon. It's the motion animated, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. The original one, the old one. Us Gen Xers, millennials will know this one too. But anyways, we're just the misfits. That's what it feels like. You're just kind of like a misfit. Some people openly were misfits, and some of us were like closet misfits where we tried to like, fit in and things like that. But really we weren't. And we were suffering and killing ourselves slowly trying to appear like a normal person. I don't want to use the word normal, but to appear like a normie, neurotypical person when we really, really were not. And we were made to feel that at a young age. Anyways, this is a lot of babbling to tell you that if you are, especially if you're in burnout and stuff, or if you're feeling like really, like not seen, not held, not supported, you are going to have to find people. And the good news is that there's a community online. This is, if you're like me, I always like found my community online, as I was such a nerd when I was younger into computer programming in school. And before social media was a thing, I was always online on message boards, forums, chats, and things like that. And so you will find community online. People like us love stuff like that. We love community. We love engaging with people and typing and conversing that way is so much easier for us than talking face to face. We kind of hate that. So, well, not that I hate it, but we prefer it. We really love that kind of stuff. It's like, anyways, is that just me? Is it just you? Is it all of us? I don't know. But find your community online. Find them in groups if you can. If you have the ability to find groups like that on meetup.com, there's free things usually. Sometimes you have to pay a tiny membership fee. We have one in Toronto that is fantastic. That is like a meetup for autistic people, and they meet up like once a week to do various things. There's like chilling, coloring topics that they discuss and things like that. And they usually meet once a week or maybe less or more. And it's really cool. Like if you find stuff on Meetup, there's stuff. I did another one where you meet up online, and it was from New York and Ottawa and something. We met up online, and we were. I went to like I think I only went to one or two of those, and it was just like a conversation, and you get to chat and be with other people. So if you need community and you don't have anyone in person, find them online. You will find them online. You guys can meet in the comments here. In the comments, write where you're from. If you need to find community, you're going to write where you're from, and you guys are going to connect safely. Please don't give out any of your information to anybody. your phone number or your address or anything like that. Just write the city and try to connect safely, and we'll do it that way. Okay. But anyways, please find people who, and I make a comment about finding safe people when we're trying to unmask and stuff like that, but finding neurodivergent people to be around is going to be important while you're healing. In fact, I would probably go as far as to say that I don't really want to create close friendships with neurotypical people anymore. There's a few people that are like that in my life that I've known for years, and because we've known each other for so long, they're gonna be like my friends, but I have no room in my life to be around people who are gonna misunderstand me, who are going to dismiss me, who aren't even gonna try to perceive me in the way that I should be perceived instead of placing their own judgment on me. I have no space in my life for that, like none whatsoever. And this is not just because of me being neurodivergent. This is also because I've done lots of healing work and have like really aligned with who I am, and I don't want to tolerate things that are not for me. And so that means that I will have to align with people who are, who will have the ability to understand me and speak the same language as me. This is really, really important. So I'm going to stop the video now because that's all I want to talk about. But anyways, let me know your experience with this. I would love to hear it. And I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope if you're in burnout that you are prioritizing your rest, sleep as much as you can. That is all I'm going to say. Sleep, 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 sleep. Contrary to popular belief, working out is not going to make you feel better. Your working out should be maybe swimming, tai chi, some yoga, light yoga, and strolls. That is your working out, okay? So if you're burnt out, doing workouts at the gym are not going to help you with your burnout. I just need to tell you that if that's what if you're one of those people doing that. I learned that the hard way. Anyways, I hope you're taking care of your spirit. Like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, and have an awesome day. Take care. Bye.